Looking for a protein powder that tastes great and keeps ingredients simple? Meet Clean Simple Eats. Clean Simple Eats uses grass-fed whey protein isolate with 20 grams of complete protein per serving, plus digestive enzymes and a low-lactose formula designed to be easy on digestion. No artificial colors, no artificial sweeteners, just clean ingredients and amazing flavors you'll actually look forward to. They even offer variety packs so you can try multiple flavors. Clean Simple Eats is undeniably clean and 100% delicious. Shop now at cleansimpleeats.com.
Owning a home is full of surprises. Some wonderful, some not so much. And when something breaks, it can feel like the whole day unravels. That's why HomeServe exists. For as little as $4.99 a month, you'll always have someone to call. A trusted professional ready to help, bringing peace of mind to 4.5 million homeowners nationwide. For plans starting at just $4.99 a month, go to homeserve.com. That's homeserve.com. Not available everywhere. Most plans range between $4.99 to $11.99 a month your first year. Terms apply on covered repairs.
If you're the proud parent of a puppy or kitten, you know you can't pet-proof your entire life. There simply isn't a sock drawer high enough or a couch cover thick enough. But you can pet-proof your wallet with Lemonade Pet Insurance. Whether it's an unexpected accident or a routine checkup, Lemonade can cover up to 90% of the bill. Plus, they can handle claims in as little as 2 seconds. So before you turn into a complete helicopter pet parent, get a quote at lemonade.com/pet.
Places, please. The Daly Migs Show is on deck. Guitars plugged in. Drums ready to go. Chickens.
Sarah clucking.
Other animals. And action. This is the Daly Migs Show on The Rock with Taryn Daly and Steve Migs.
While listening to the Daly Migs Show, please refrain from any unnecessary finger gesturing.
99.9 KISW.
Good morning, Rockaholics, and happy Tuesday, one and all. Steve Migs, we don't do a lot of international travel in my household, but Barrett has somewhere that he wants to go.
Ooh, Canada.
No, it's way worse.
Way worse.
Yeah. Not because Canada's bad, but
I was going to say, how dare you?
The reason he wants to travel to this place is because of snakes. So I have a girlfriend who lives in Brunei.
Okay, I have no idea where that is.
Like
is it near
island,
Canada?
It's an island in Asia, and they have 19 different venomous snakes that live there. And so she has a little girl who's kind of been like a video pen pal of Barrett's, telling Barrett about all the different cobras and vipers and tree snakes and all the different things that they have there. So now Barrett wants to travel to Borneo, to Brunei, and I don't.
Well, I don't know how close that is to Japan, but maybe you could promise him when he turns 13, he can go there, and then we can just plan a big show trip where we just go and tour Asia. That's hopefully being that we are still doing our radio show when our kids are 13. Otherwise, man, my child's not going to have that decent of a life anymore. We could all go to Japan.
Oh.
Danny, you could take Lily.
All right. I guess it's happening.
All right.
Apparently, we have to go on a snake tour, though. There's reticulated pythons, all sorts of things, and Barrett's very excited.
Okay.
I am not very excited. I don't want to go anywhere where there's a lot of venomous snakes.
Have you gotten to play with any snakes at like a reptile zoo or anything like that?
Yeah, we've done all that fun. And the reptile man comes to the school, all that good stuff. That's about as much snake action as I want.
Can you just drive to another city or a state that has a reptile zoo and say that's...
We're in Borneo. We made it to Borneo. He'll never know.
I'm all for lying to our children.
Oh, you guys are smart. Thank you. Thank you for solving my problem this morning.
Smart or very devious.
We're off to a great start. Let's get into the Daily Migs download.
Knowledge is power. So give us 5-ish minutes and we'll give you, some interesting stuff you can talk about at work. This is the Daily Migs Download.
A.K.A. the DMD.
Here's your daily dose of doings happening in the world.
And the DMD is brought to you by Palace Law. And today, let's see how y'all pronounce it. Today's a very special day. And here's 3 different ways people love to pronounce it.
Pecan. Pecan. Pecan.
The first one is the right one.
Pecan.
Pecan.
I don't know. I think I do all 3 at some point.
Pecan.
Okay.
Pecan.
Okay, I don't do pecan.
Yeah, you hillbilly.
Unless I've had too much to drink at night.
I do pecan just to bug people.
Well, you're succeeding.
Pecan.
Pecan.
Pecan. That's weird.
I say pecan, but then if I'm having the pie, then it's a pecan pie.
Pecan pie.
Why do there have to be 3 different pronunciations?
Because we're Americans, that's why.
God.
Hey, how about yesterday afternoon? Break out the brooms because your Seattle Mariners beat the Astros 6-2. We were all there, all of us from KSW. It was a blast being able to watch the Mariners just dominate. 4 straight wins. I think that's 8 straight losses for the Houston Astros. We're not doing very well. Josh Naylor, man, his bat became alive yesterday, which was very nice and good timing because he not only hit 1 home run, but then 2 home runs. He drove in 5 runs. George Kirby pitched a great game. I mean, it was just a phenomenal performance by our Seattle Mariners, who are now 8-9 on the season. That means they're a lot better than they were before we went into the weekend, and undefeated since the breaking of Ichiro's bat, the statue.
This is awesome news.
Which, when we were leaving, Danny, we made a point to swing by the statue. Can confirm the bat has been fixed.
Yeah. You couldn't even see where the break happened.
Oh, I'm aware. I accidentally ended up walking out right by it, and it was crowded, and people were trying to climb on it, and there was all kinds of people going crazy.
People were trying to climb on it?
Yeah, there was like the barricades up, but people were like trying to get pictures with it. And all
now we get why the barricades were up, because Tara and I, when we were leaving, were like, what? Why did they have these barricades around the statue?
People want to sit on it, man.
I also love that people were trying to climb it after a day game. Like, this isn't, 10 o'clock at night. This is in the middle of the day.
It was a sweep.
Yeah, it doesn't matter what time of day. Drinks were being poured.
Oh, yeah. Well, speaking of the Mariners, did you happen to hear about the lady who sadly lost her son to muscular dystrophy? Now she's been going to Mariners games to help herself heal. Her name is Renda, and she's 70 years old from Olympia. She's apparently finding comfort in watching the Seattle Mariners, so she bought season tickets, and then she went viral after she started to invite strangers to join her at the games.
Yeah, she'll go post it on her Facebook, like on Facebook groups, being like, who wants to go to the game with me? And I'm like, what a story. And I'd imagine she could probably write a book about the conversation she's going to have all season long with like 70-something different people that she's going to the games with.
All these new friends, all these new connections, really cool community that she's building through the world of Mariners baseball, which is so special.
And these are, not to get overly cheap, these are the moments that why I love sports, because sports do distract us from whatever's going on in our world. It's something that we could all complain about together with or rejoice together with. It doesn't matter what's going on in your world, but we could all find that common love when it comes to the Mariners, the Seahawks, the Kraken.
Too true, Steve.
Speaking of the Kraken, they lost yesterday. They tried to make it a win. I mean, they did score 3 in the third period. That was pretty awesome. But they ended up losing to the Kings. Kings were playing with a little motivation because, in order to go into the playoffs, they needed to beat the Kraken. So they did just that. Jared McCann, he's going to be out for the rest of the season. He's got a lower body injury. I'm not exactly sure. Might be a groinal injury from what I heard. No, kidding. I have no idea if that's what it is. He finished the season with 20 goals. So did Matty Beniers. Beniers had 2 assists, so he has 20 goals, 30 assists on the season, 50 points. Not bad for what really wasn't that much of a season to talk about. I mean, it was a good first half, and then it kind of went downhill rather quickly. But up next for the Kraken, they're taking on the Vegas Golden Knights, and that game is tomorrow. Hey, as far as weather, what the hell's going on, guys?
It is cold.
It's going to hit a high of 49. It's going to rain today. Did we forget about weather and spring?
Let's
and
do spring.
All that fun stuff. Hey, the DMV is brought to you by the Snoqualmie Casino and Hotel, and that's what's up.
The Daily Migs Show.
The Miles Montgomery Golf Classic is one of the area's most prestigious golf tournaments.
Pecan.
And there will be pecans there. Will there be? I don't know. But there will be golf balls.
We got to golf into a pecan.
There will be tees.
Yes.
There will be mayhem because it's obviously a men's room event where you can golf with the guys. And so you can sign up a foursome, be part of the chaos. The first place team is going to score 4 tickets to see Guns N' Roses in Vancouver. Vancouver, BC. Not Vancouver, Washington, Vancouver, BC. You get a hotel involved and all that good stuff. Get all the details on the Golf Classic and sign up your foursome while there is still availability, and it's limited at KISW.com.
Pecan.
Yesterday, during the Daily Migs download, we were talking about a crazy story that happened down in New Mexico.
Yes.
And so I decided to share something personal, something that I'm not so proud of.
Something that left both Danny and I with our jaw dropped to the ground. We'll put you on the spot, Taryn Daly. First thing you think of when I say, when was that time that you were full on Psycho X?
Ooh, full on Psycho X. I mean, I guess there was one time I'd put a knife in a door.
Okay, I was not expecting that. I've done some stupid stuff to exes, but never like that.
I mean, I didn't put them into the person. I just put them into the person's door.
Was that to say, hey, I've just stopped by?
It was mostly like, don't open the door. It could be worse.
Were they home?
Yes.
Oh, so thanks for clarifying that you didn't put it through the person.
Yeah. I'm not that crazy.
We were a little concerned. Were they home?
Yes.
Danny,
I
who are we
know.
working with?
This was like 20 years ago.
I don't want to go to the game anymore.
They only provide plastic silverware. I think we're going to be okay. Well, anyways, at least you're not. I mean, no. A New Mexico woman was arrested after allegedly making a false bomb threat against her ex-boyfriend. Not nearly as crazy as our friend Taryn Daly.
Yeah.
But anyways, police detained her. They cleared the man, and then they charged the woman with multiple offenses, including making a bomb scare and also assaulting an officer.
Wow.
What a piece of crap.
I thought I was crazy.
You are. You're crazier than that. You put a knife through a door, Taryn
Yeah,
Daly.
but there wasn't a person behind the door. I mean, they were like in there somewhere, but not directly behind the door, you know.
All right, if we're voting, what do you think is more crazy? Calling in a bomb threat on your ex or putting a knife through a door?
Well, also fake bomb threat. So I'm gonna go.
Good point. There wasn't. She had a real knife.
Yeah, I would be scared. I'd be a lot more scared if I walked out this morning and there was a knife in my door.
Right, like that person just had like a momentary lapse of reason.
Whoopsie.
Yeah.
You had a momentary lapse of reason, but then still went to the kitchen to grab a knife out of the drawer and put it through a door, and also then go to that person's place. What kind of knife was it, by the way?
Like a butcher knife, like a big sharp knife,
Yeah, of course.
like the biggest knife I could find.
And did you just walk the streets with this, or did you get it in your car, set it on your passenger seat?
Yeah, exactly. No, it was so
Were you listening to like a certain type of music?
the door.
Like Alanis
The
Morissette?
door was within the home, so it was a
even
knife I
worse.
got from the kitchen and then put it in the door.
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah.
Were you like spending the night and then you woke up and had a moment of clarity?
No, I was not spending the night.
Oh, that's even worse. Okay.
Did he know you were there, and was he asleep at the time?
He locked the door that I put said knife into. Yeah, it just gets worse.
It does- honestly, I know. The more I want to talk about it too, but the more it scares me that we work with this person. Then the crazy part is we come in this morning, I got a voice message, and we got a voice message from someone, not the ex. I wish it was your ex.
Oh my god,
That would have made my entire life. But if somebody I wanted to share their moment of being a psycho.
Oh, I can't wait.
So earlier on the Daily Migs show, they were talking about when you were the psycho ex. I created a burner account so that I could troll my ex's new girlfriend. And she's like one of those wannabe, Instagram influencers, but really actually had like 15 followers. So I followed her on this burner account, and I would make fun of her all the time and just write really mean things. But one drunken night, I was on my actual account and went on her page and left a not-so-nice comment. Woke up to a couple of text messages and a phone call from my ex-boyfriend wondering what I was doing. And it was very obvious I was also the person leaving all the other mean messages because, well, nobody ever commented on her page except for me trolling her. Yeah, that was embarrassing.
See, at least I'm not a cyberbully.
Yeah, but at least she's giving her more engagement. And when you're an influencer, you want the likes, you want the comments.
Yeah,
you don't
doing
care
the
what they
Lord's
are.
work.
You just need engagement so you could get free products.
Yeah, obviously.
No knives were hurt. No doors were cut into.
I wonder whatever happened to that door.
Whatever happened to that guy?
I have no idea.
Have you ever tried to keep tabs on him?
No.
You never gone on Facebook to see what he's up to?
No,
Oh, my
0%.
bad. My bad for thinking that you might have a moment of just irrational behavior and check up on the guy.
I don't think there's a chance of friendship after I put a knife in the door.
What did he do that made you think he deserved a knife through the door?
Good question.
Thank you.
She died.
I'm so excited. Did he cheat on you? No. Did he root for the Washington Huskies?
That's what it was.
At the Apple Cup?
No.
Did he say that Rush sucks?
No.
Because if he did, I will take back every bad thing I ever said about Rush.
Guys, I was highly intoxicated and maybe hyped up on some other things and really wanted somebody to take me to Jack in the Box for egg rolls. And that, I was shot down, and so I went completely crazy.
Those egg rolls are delicious.
Thank you.
The Daily Migs Show.
What is happening?
I mean, I get the tacos. The tacos are top tier.
Have you had that sweet and sour sauce?
It is.
And it hits at 2 a.m.
I mean, I believe your ex said it's to die for, and you took it literally.
You know, I trolled her a lot yesterday at the Mariners
Don't
game
have to
with
do it
like
again.
food, and now I'm really scared for my life.
Yeah, you put a hot dog in her face when you know she shouldn't be eating them.
Well, at some point, we have all been the psycho ex, okay? It's not just me, but when was that you? 206-803-ROCK. Tell us about the time that you were the psycho ex, or tell us about the time your ex went psycho on you. And you can call 206-803-ROCK. We'll take your calls after Nirvana.
Looking for a protein powder that tastes great and keeps ingredients simple? Meet Clean Simple Eats. Clean Simple Eats uses grass-fed whey protein isolate with 20 grams of complete protein per serving, plus digestive enzymes and a low-lactose formula designed to be easy on digestion. No artificial colors, no artificial sweeteners, just clean ingredients and amazing flavors you'll actually look forward to. They even offer variety packs so you can try multiple flavors. Clean Simple Eats is undeniably clean and 100% delicious. Shop now at cleansimpleeats.com.
Owning a home is full of surprises. Some wonderful, some not so much. And when something breaks, it can feel like the whole day unravels. That's why HomeServe exists. For as little as $4.99 a month, you'll always have someone to call. A trusted professional ready to help, bringing peace of mind to 4.5 million homeowners nationwide. For plans starting at just $4.99 a month, go to homeserve.com. That's homeserve.com. Not available everywhere. Most plans range between $4.99 to $11.99 a month your first year. Terms apply on covered repairs.
If you're the proud parent of a puppy or kitten, you know you can't pet-proof your entire life. There simply isn't a sock drawer high enough or a couch cover thick enough. But you can pet-proof your wallet with Lemonade Pet Insurance. Whether it's an unexpected accident or a routine checkup, Lemonade can cover up to 90% of the bill. Plus, they can handle claims in as little as 2 seconds. So before you turn into a complete helicopter pet parent, get a quote at lemonade.com/pet.
Storytime, Rockaholics. We want to hear about the time that you were the psycho ex. Or it's okay if you dime your ex out. Tell us about the time that your ex went psycho on you. The number to call is 206-803-ROCK. Patrick in Puyallup, tell us about the time you were the psycho ex or the time that your ex went psycho.
So back in like 2010, there was this virtual website that you could go on. You create a little person of yourself and you could do whatever you want.
Okay.
And I ended up in a relationship with somebody that seemed harmless enough. Everything was great. We're having great conversation. She lives in Australia. I live over in California. And we're having this virtual relationship for about a year. And I was at work one day, and when I went to the front of my business, the doors opened, and she pops her head in and goes, "Surprise." And I was like, whoa, that was a little too much, because had no clue she was getting on a plane and flying from Australia to come and surprise me. Okay. And she says, "I'm here for your birthday." I had already had plans, so I had to very quickly rearrange all my plans, and that disappointed a whole lot of people. She stayed for about a week with me, and then she flew back, and about a month later, I told her that she actually wanted me to fly and live with her in Australia, and I told her because I, at the time, had child support obligations that I couldn't get my passport because I still owed back support.
Uh-huh.
And she got on a plane and flew over to tell me that she would pay off my debt, and I was like, no, that's not your responsibility, but I don't think we should probably see each other anymore. And she just lost it. She was just like, nope.
Okay.
I'm going to marry you. You're going to be the next person. You're going to come to Australia with me.
Time out for a second. I have so many questions, and the more you talk, the more questions I have. First of all, did she look like the?
It goes deep.
Did she look like the person you thought you were talking to? Like when she showed up, you're like, oh yeah, this is the person I've been having a virtual relationship with.
It went from virtual. You know, we had the relationship online, but we had separate accounts, so we were able to exchange actual photos of each other. So when she popped her head in, I knew exactly who she was.
And did you guys end up, like, getting a little freak nasty when she showed up, or like?
Well, that was kind of the whole purpose of her making the trip. Apparently, I'm very good at typing words online, and she was all about, we're going to find out if you talk any truth or not. And apparently I did, because she stayed for a week.
Attaboy.
Worth the flight from Australia.
But now, you didn't, like, there was no emotional connection in the sense that you're like, well, I know this is a little over the top, but, from the conversations you guys had, maybe, okay, it's worth a chance to have a relationship with?
You know, again, she was on the other side of the globe. I thought it was just nice and safe. I was just, you know, I was going through my own personal things at the time, so I wasn't really ready for a real relationship. But virtual was like, okay, cool, you're in Australia, I'm over here, there's no harm, no foul.
100%.
And the next thing I know, she's popped up at my doorstep, literally. And when she flew back, she was, you know, we kept the relationship on the virtual thing going and everything, and she's telling me about how great a time she had, and she wants me to come live with her in Australia. And I was like, okay, well, let me see if I can get my passport. And passport denied me because I had back child support.
Right, yeah, we heard that first time. Yeah, right on, man. That's the craziest booty call ever.
I mean, he did go down under.
I give up.
The Daily Migs Show.
Of course, my dumbass was wondering for the birthday, did he go to Outback Steakhouse?
Get the bloomin' onion?
She gave him the blooming. All right.
Rockaholics. Do you think that you can take down Steve Migs this morning? This man is rolling with 102 wins, 55 losses, and 28 ties in 2026. You can call 206-803-ROCK if you'd like to play Beat Migs at 650.
Looking for a protein powder that tastes great and keeps ingredients simple? Meet Clean Simple Eats. Clean Simple Eats uses grass-fed whey protein isolate with 20 grams of complete protein per serving, plus digestive enzymes and a low-lactose formula designed to be easy on digestion. No artificial colors, no artificial sweeteners, just clean ingredients and amazing flavors you'll actually look forward to. They even offer variety packs so you can try multiple flavors. Clean Simple Eats is undeniably clean and 100% delicious. Shop now at cleansimpleeats.com.
It never happens at a good time. The pipe bursts at midnight. The heater quits on the coldest night. Suddenly, you're overwhelmed. That's when HomeServe is here. For $4.99 a month, you're never alone. Just call their 24/7 hotline and a local pro is on the way. Trusted by millions, HomeServe delivers peace of mind when you need it most. For plans starting at just $4.99 a month, go to HomeServe.com. That's HomeServe.com. Not available everywhere. Most plans range between $4.99 to $11.99 a month your first year. Terms apply on covered repairs.
Carpal tunnel syndrome, heart failure that doesn't improve with common medicines. These are some signs and symptoms associated with ATTR-CM, or the cardiomyopathy of ATTR amyloidosis, a serious heart condition with symptoms that get worse over time. Amvuttra, vutrisiran, is a prescription medicine given by a healthcare provider that treats ATTR-CM in adults to reduce heart-related death, hospital stays, and urgent visits. In a clinical study, Amvuttra was proven to help people live longer and have fewer heart-related hospital stays and urgent visits over 3 years compared to placebo. Amvuttra lowers the amount of vitamin A in your blood, which can affect vision. Other side effects include pain in the arms or legs, pain in the joints, and shortness of breath. These are not all the possible side effects of Amvuttra. For prescribing information, call 1-833-256-2748 or learn more at amvuttra.com. Ask your doctor about Amvuttra for ATTR-CM.
Introducing Home Care Plus, a new subscription service from Lowe's that helps make life easier by giving members a hand with home maintenance. Let Lowe's tackle the tasks you keep meaning to do, like electric dryer vent cleaning, replacing hard-to-reach light bulbs, and more. Subscribe to Home Care Plus for just $99 a year and consider your to-do list done. Members get more at Lowe's. Available in select zip codes only. Cancel anytime. Non-refundable fee. Product purchase required. Terms and service restrictions apply. Details at lowes.com/terms. Subject to change.
You know that feeling when you're standing in the grocery aisle staring at a wall of plastic-wrapped chicken and gray-looking ground beef? For years, that was my routine. I'd grab whatever looked fine enough, toss it in the cart, and then spend the rest of the week trying to season the life back into it because it was just bland. But then I tried Omaha Steaks, and it completely flipped my script on quality. The first time I pulled a vacuum-sealed steak from my freezer, I realized I'd been settling for store grade when I could have had steakhouse grade. It's the ultimate convenience. I don't deal with the what's for dinner panic anymore because I have a custom plan delivered right to my door on my schedule. No more food waste from forgotten fridge meat, just high-quality proteins ready to go. Plus, it's a risk-free move. They have a 100% satisfaction guarantee. Taste the Omaha Steaks difference and never settle for grocery proteins again. Get flavorful, high-quality proteins delivered by visiting omahasteaks.com, plus $35 off when you use promo code T-Bone at checkout. That's omahasteaks.com, code T-Bone. Terms apply. See site for details.
You ever look at your dog's food and think, what is actually in this? A lot of dog food is packed with fillers, byproducts, and ingredients you can't even pronounce. And if you're like most dog owners, you just want to know you're feeding them something good. That's why more people are switching to Healthy Dogma. Their protein-added pet mix complete meals are made with real whole food ingredients and already includes high-quality protein, so you know exactly what's going into your dog's bowl. No fillers, no mystery ingredients, just clean, balanced nutrition designed to support your dog's health. And dogs love it. You can actually see the difference in their energy and overall well-being. It's also incredibly easy to make. Just add water. Give it a quick mix, and in minutes, it's ready to serve. If you've been thinking about upgrading what you're feeding your dog, this is a simple, meaningful change. For this month only, get 30% off your first order at healthydogma.com with code CARE. Healthy Dogma. Food made with care.
Breaking news from Good Ranchers. Over 85% of grass-fed beef in stores is imported. Most grocery store meat contains antibiotics, hormones, and harmful seed oils. Good Ranchers does things differently. All their meat is born and raised on local American farms. No antibiotics, no added hormones, no seed oils. Just one ingredient, meat. Visit GoodRanchers.com and get $25 off your first order with code RANCH25. That's code RANCH25 for $25 off your first order. GoodRanchers.com. American meat delivered.
Hi, I'm Kirk Cameron. Is health insurance eating up your budget for 2026? If you're looking for ways to better steward your finances, consider this. Christian Healthcare Ministries is a health insurance alternative at half the cost. As a ministry, CHM allows you to share the burden of medical bills with other believers. Join CHM today by visiting chministries.org/solution. That's chministries.org/solution.
The Daily Migs Show presents the most popular radio game on this side of the speaker. Let's play Beat Migs. Beat Migs, don't be a loser. Whoa! Beat Migs, you're a loser.
Who is ready to beat Migs? I know Chris in Roy is. Chris, are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, Steve. Chris is ready to rock this thing.
Before I go, I'd like to have a moment to have a very happy birthday special message to somebody. Even though this person likes to troll me from time to time, I feel like it's time to show some love for Danny's daughter.
It's your birthday today. It's your birthday today. Rock and roll and celebrate. Celebrate, we lose control and you cut the cake. Cut the cake. It's yours. Destiny awaits. Oh, wait with me. Share toast with your closest mates. It's your birthday.
Happy birthday, Lil. We love you.
And finally, for years, I've been thinking she's 12. Now she actually is 12.
Oh, my God.
I'll finally have her age right.
Well,
Thoughts and
maybe.
prayers, Danny.
I was going to say at this point, you're going to probably be like, oh, happy birthday, 15th birthday.
Yeah, was she
Lily.
13 now, Danny? What's going on? I've been adding years to Lily's age forever.
All right,
Happy birthday,
Steve.
Lily. Happy birthday, Lily. Love
Now
you.
you gotta get out of here, sir.
All right, bye-bye.
For those who might be playing along from anywhere else, Chris will have 60 seconds to answer 10 questions. You can pass all you want, but you will only get 3 guesses per question. Are you ready?
Yep. Happy birthday, Lil. Good luck. You're going to lose anyway, but
That's
whatever.
right. Finish this jingle. Give me a break. Give me a break. Break me off a piece of that.
Kit Kat bar.
Yes. What sport did Cy Young play?
Baseball.
Yes. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious is from what movie?
Mary Poppins.
Yes. Which state is home to Jackson Hole Mountain Resort?
Wyoming.
Yes. What decade was Strongbow cider introduced?
Was what?
What decade was Strongbow cider introduced?
Strongbow. 90s.
No.
40s.
No.
20s.
No. Electrum is a natural alloy of silver and what other metal?
Aluminum.
No.
Tin.
No.
Steel.
No. Mount Rushmore was completed on what holiday?
President's Day.
No.
What holiday?
4th of July.
No.
Pass.
1, 2, 3, 4, Chris.
That's what I get for talking crap.
Well, you never know. Steve's busy thinking about birthday stuff. Cake, cupcakes.
Pecans.
Presents. Are you ready, Steve?
Showtime.
Finish the jingle. Give me a break. Give me a break. Break me off a piece of that.
Kit Kat bar.
Yeah. What sport did Cy Young play?
Baseball.
Correct. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious is from what movie?
Is that Mary Poppins?
Yes.
Mary Poppins.
Mary.
Hey, fuck that whiskey.
Which state is home to Jackson Hole Mountain Resort?
Which state? Florida.
No.
Wyoming.
Yes. What decade was Strongbow cider introduced to the market?
The 70s.
No.
The 60s.
Yes. Electrum is a natural alloy of silver and what other metal?
Gold.
Yes. Mount Rushmore was completed on what holiday?
On Labor Day.
No.
On Thanksgiving.
No.
On Independence Day.
No. Who is the Red Rocker?
Sammy Hagar.
Yes. How many national parks are located above the Arctic Circle?
1.
No.
2.
Yes. What German composer started losing his hearing in his 20s?
Amadeus?
No.
Wolfgang?
No.
No. Beethoven?
Yes. And with time on the clock, Steve, you scored 9, and that is a win. 9-4. Sorry, Chris.
Oh, my bad. No more talking smack.
Suck it.
It's your birthday
Steve, the only one that you missed was when Mount Rushmore was completed on Danny's favorite
Halloween.
Halloween. Is that also Lily's favorite holiday?
Yeah, no, she's a kid, so it's like Christmas. And actually, she just considers her birthday a national holiday.
I was about to say, I bet her birthday is her favorite holiday.
It is around these parts. Congratulations on your victory, Steve.
And happy birthday, Lily.
The Daily Migs Show.
We will be lacing up our sneakers, doing a little stretching and walking together on Sunday, April 26th for Walk MS. And it's at Gasworks Park in Seattle. And it all kicks off at 10 a.m. That's what time the walk starts. So get there a little early. There's lots of fun sponsor booths to check out and free things to grab. You can learn a little bit more about the multiple sclerosis community while you're there. And then, of course, hang out with us knuckleheads. And you can sign up for the walk or make a donation by hitting up the events page at KISW.com.
Something got you bent, and now you need to vent, or you did something bad and you need to repent? Well, slide into our VMs.
Yeah, baby, it's time to slide into our VMs. On the Daily Mix Show.
You can leave us a voice message through the Odyssey app, and it's convenient because it's open 365 days a year, 24/7.
Unless our website's down.
Yeah, we'll let you know
if
that happens. But Steve, who has been sliding in there as of this morning?
All right, here's our first voice message through the Odyssey app.
You know, I've had a really off day, and then I pull up my Instagram, and what do I see? Karen's stupid ass peeling a banana.
I feel you, brother. I feel you.
Karen's stupid ass peeling a banana. And then she counts 3 segments. Only there are clearly 4 in your video, Taryn. Jeez.
Are there?
I don't think there are.
I know you texted us a video over the weekend of you eating a banana. Which
Well, I was not eating the banana.
That's fair. You were just peeling the banana.
To feed it to the chickens, because that's where bananas go at my house.
Debatable. But you know what's funny is that when you sent that video, I was mad at myself because I had a banana that morning and I was going to film it and just show you how many, it could be more than 3 strips and just kind of rub it in your face kind of a thing.
Yeah.
The last 3 times I've eaten a banana, it's been 3.
Oh!
I might have to give you an apology.
Oh my God! Can we mark this down?
No.
Is this are we recording this, Danny? Yeah.
I said I might. I'm not apologizing. I feel like it's not a big enough sample. Just 3 bananas. I got to go through an entire thing of bananas.
A bunch is what they call it.
Yes. You know a lot about bananas for not liking them.
I do.
Oh, actually.
But also, that video kind of blew up on our social media pages of you peeling a banana, shockingly.
Yeah. It has 329 likes. However, I watched it back just now, and I see what he's saying, but he's wrong.
So what is he saying? He said there's 4.
Because when you peel the second one down, it kind of splits into 2.
Oh,
but
it separates a little?
It doesn't separate fully. So it was only
still 3 intact.
It was only 3 peels.
So it's kind of like 3.5.
Well,
and again, this stems from a Beat Migs question about the typical banana. This is not saying every single banana ever is going to have exactly 3, but the typical banana will give you 3 peels.
I never thought that would be such a topic of conversation. I've had multiple conversations about that because we posted that video on our social media page, and people are like, hey, man, yeah, totally with you on the banana thing. I don't know what the hell she's talking about. Like, the things that we get so worked up about, for instance...
Karen's stupid ass peeling a banana.
There you go. These are the things that we get worked up about. Are you ready for our next voice message?
I sure am.
Okay.
We were at the game. You said, find us at the bullpen. We went to the bullpen. We went to the out pen. We went to the pen. We went to the Edgar. We went to all the things.
Did you go to the bathrooms? We said the bathrooms were going to be.
We were there for a minute.
We left our beautiful spot, which was in the All-Star Club.
The significant other in the background being like, we're at the other place.
All-Star Club, which was totally catered. We ate a bunch of food, and then we came to find you. We left our spot, which was beautiful, and you were nowhere to be found. Where were you? Also, go M's. Yay.
We took your guys' spot at the All-Star place.
Dude, that sounds... I would never have left that place. Catered?
Why would you leave a fully catered place to go see us?
Oh, that's a downgrade
I
there.
wouldn't even do that.
No.
We were there for what? Like, I think the first couple of innings in the pen.
And then we came back there.
We did?
Well, we went to the pen 2 times. We went there before the game. We were there for a little while, and then we came back. Yeah, we were getting our steps in.
Yes.
Then we were up on the 300 level. We were everywhere.
That was the problem, is that we ended up then in the 300 level, and my lazy ass just didn't feel like walking the steps until we had to leave. I was like, oh.
It was a hike.
I'm tired.
Yeah. But it was a great game, great series.
We could see the pen from where we were at. We probably waved at you.
I think my favorite part of the pen is watching I don't know who this guy is that works for the Seattle Mariners. He's like their warm-up catcher, or I don't even know who he is on the team. He's just some dude that's wearing the Mariner uniform, and then when they're all done warming up in the pen, he just starts chucking baseballs at people in the crowd, and it's so much fun to watch him trying to, like, he will spot somebody, lock eyes, and be like, I'm throwing it to you, and then it's like, will it happen or not? It was a lot of fun.
I mean, one of my favorite things, though, is to watch the fails, because there are so many people that like want to catch a baseball but can't.
There was one woman I was convinced, even Danny and I were talking about, I'm pretty sure if he threw one anywhere near her, she would have fallen off of the 300 level.
Oh,
she was like hanging over, waving at the guy, and I'm like, good on him for not throwing it to her, because she looked like she maybe had one too many drinks.
Ooh.
And I think if he threw it her way, she would have toppled.
She was a hazard.
I was watching. But then we found where this, so it's gone viral, the secret drink,
so
the
it's
secret
not
door
secret anymore?
The secret door. Have you seen that on social media?
I've heard about it, yeah.
Well, we heard about it too, and one of our coworkers was like, I know where the secret door is. So we're like, let's go.
Yeah.
So she took us to the secret door. They put something in front of the secret door when they're not giving people the chance to knock on the door to potentially get like a random alcoholic drink. So the whole lure is like, you knock on this door, and if it's timed right, somebody opens the door and they just give you like some crazy concoction of a drink that you can buy.
What?
Closed on Mondays, though, apparently.
It wasn't. Yeah, and so we're like, where's the secret door? They put like one of those like moving like tray things.
Yeah.
And they lock it to the wall. Like there's a little padlock. And behind that thing is the door.
It's probably because they knew we were coming, and they were like, lock it up.
Oh, we were so we were so very obvious. We're like trying to move the thing.
Give us your drinks.
I'm knocking on the actual door next to the secret door. I'm like, we're on to you.
We're going to tell the secret.
Let us in.
The Daily Migs Show.
Big birthday around these parts. KISW has officially turned 55 years old in 2026. And one of the things that we do every time there's a big birthday, we unveil a new t-shirt. So you can get the KISW 55th anniversary t-shirt in the rock shop at KISW.com. Yesterday, the KISW crew went to the Mariners game. And while we were there, we ended up getting to experience something very cool thanks to a text that you got, Steve.
I got a text message from our friend Gary Hill Jr., the broadcaster for the Mariners, because we mentioned when we talked to him yesterday, we're like, hey, we're coming to the game. She sent a text, she's like, hey, if you guys want to swing by the broadcast booth, let me know, and I'll put you on the guest list. So like, don't threaten us with a good time.
Yeah.
So we send him the text. He says, hey, swing by around the third inning and your name will be on a guest list and you can pop in and say hi. And it's him doing the broadcast with Rick Riz. And I think the coolest part was the minute we walk in, they're in the middle. They're about to go back on. They're about to do the broadcast. Obviously, they're doing the game. And right when the game's going on, we literally just stepped foot into the broadcast booth. And then this moment happened.
Here's the pitch to Josh. Swung on, lasered, center field. Has he done it again? Yes, he has. It's in the seats. Josh Naylor, a 2-run blast, and the Mariners lead 5-0.
I'm bummed you can't hear it in the audio, but there was a moment at that when Danny kind of made like a excited schoolboy yelp.
A shriek, if you will.
And Rick Riz turns around and gives him. I thought Rick Riz turned around to be like, "Can you believe it?" So my dork ass is looking at Rick Riz like, "Yeah, we did it, home run." And I didn't realize he was looking at Danny like, "Hey,
keep it down, bro.
We don't need you yelling in the background while we're doing a broadcast."
I almost said, "Let's effing go!"
And it was at that moment we got kicked out of the broadcast
forever.
A bolt to center from Josh Naylor. Lightning strikes twice.
Josh Naylor on back-to-back swings. 5 runs batted in. Standing ovation for Josh as he gets to the Mariners' first base dugout. What a day.
What a freaking game.
And being able to watch it from the broadcast booth for a few moments was just so cool because they obviously have like the best seat in the house.
Yes. It's like perfectly right behind home plate and incredible view of the entire stadium. And also just like they like, hey, throw on the headphones if you want. So we're watching the game while we got them doing the play-by-play. I just felt like I don't know about you, but while I was sitting there, it just felt like we were in somebody's man cave that had an incredible big screen TV. Yeah. And we're watching, and 2 of our buddies are just like, calling the game for funsies. Like they were so casual about it and so nice, and the hospitality, like they couldn't be greater except for when they got mad at Danny. I'm kidding. They weren't really mad. He just was trying to make sure that we weren't going to be too crazy, but it was just fun to watch those 2 do their job.
It's very impressive because, we get to do a fun radio show every day, but it's so different from what they do. And to your point, how cool, calm, and collected they are, it's just so casual in there. It blew my mind.
And I love how, just when there's downtime, which in baseball there's quite a bit, just seeing how, their little hamster wheels of brains are moving because they're just like, oh, here's a fun little tidbit of information. I'm like, the amount of preparation to have to. I've always joked about how, baseball is the first podcast that we ever really experienced in life because they're telling stories in between the game because there's so much downtime. And it was really fun to watch Gary do his magic and Rick as well. And Rick in his final season, and he's right there with his lucky bag of Cheetos. And I just love the stark difference between Gary Hill and Rick Riz when it comes to preparation. So Gary's got quite possibly 17 computers in front of him.
Yes.
Maybe not that many, but I would say, I don't think I'm exaggerating when I say there were 6 screens.
You might be right.
A couple of laptops, a tablet, his cell phone, something else. And then you look over at Rick's spot, and there's no computers, no computer screens, and it's just a bunch of paper and scorecards and the way that they prepare, completely night and day.
Yeah, that was neat to see because they both just have a different method, and together they are pure magic.
And I just love that when we were ready to leave because we didn't want to outstay our welcome because it was it was fun to watch them do what they do, but I also was they're doing their job. We should probably get out of here. But then Rick is like, you guys should stay for the whole game because you're good luck. Josh Naylor hit a home run. I'm like, are you being serious? Probably not. But if you're being serious, I'll stay in here.
I'll stay. Don't threaten me with a good time.
It was a great time. Well, any other highlights from you from that experience?
Oh, from being in the broadcast
booth?
Well, also when we kind of snuck down the hall and we're just checking out all the great food that they have there. I'm like, man, they got a hot dog roller. They got popcorn. They had a soda machine.
That was my literal favorite part. Being in the broadcast part was cool, but I was like, I need to go to the bathroom. And all of a sudden I smell popcorn, and I'm like, is there popcorn down here?
Yeah, they had
the freshest.
The movie theater freshly popped popcorn. I might have taken a couple of scoops of that on the way out. I feel like there was a moment where somebody looked at us like, who are these idiots in the press? Because it was I don't know if you saw that as we were getting ready to leave, somebody was kind of walking towards us. I think somebody in maybe a newspaper or maybe one of the sports stations, almost like, you guys aren't regulars.
He was all credentialed up and clearly looking at us for any sign of a credential, which we did not have.
We were wearing jerseys.
Yeah, close enough.
The Daily Migs Show.
How about you? At some point, we all get to have one of those cool moments. 206-803-ROCK. What was absolutely one of the neatest experiences that you have ever had? Call in now. 206-803-ROCK, and we will take those calls after Bush.
You ever look at your dog's food and think, what is actually in this? A lot of dog food is packed with fillers, byproducts, and ingredients you can't even pronounce. And if you're like most dog owners, you just want to know you're feeding them something good. That's why more people are switching to Healthy Dogma. Their protein-added pet mix complete meals are made with real whole food ingredients and already includes high-quality protein. So you know exactly what's going into your dog's bowl. No fillers, no mystery ingredients, just clean, balanced nutrition designed to support your dog's health. And dogs love it. You can actually see the difference in their energy and overall well-being. It's also incredibly easy to make. Just add water. Give it a quick mix, and in minutes, it's ready to serve. If you've been thinking about upgrading what you're feeding your dog, this is a simple, meaningful change. For this month only, get 30% off your first order at healthydogma.com with code CARE. Healthy Dogma. Food made with care.
Breaking news from Good Ranchers. Over 85% of grass-fed beef in stores is imported. Most grocery store meat contains antibiotics, hormones, and harmful seed oils. Good Ranchers does things differently. All their meat is born and raised on local American farms. No antibiotics, no added hormones, no seed oils. Just one ingredient, meat. Visit goodranchers.com and get $25 off your first order with code RANCH25. That's code RANCH25 for $25 off your first order. Goodranchers.com. American meat delivered.
Hi, I'm Kirk Cameron. Is health insurance eating up your budget for 2026? If you're looking for ways to better steward your finances, consider this. Christian Healthcare Ministries is a health insurance alternative at half the cost. As a ministry, CHM allows you to share the burden of medical bills with other believers. Join CHM today by visiting chministries.org/solution. That's chministries.org/solution.
What was absolutely one of the coolest experiences you've had in your lifetime? Call 206-803-ROCK to tell us your story. Steve Migs, one person on hold, snuck backstage at one of our favorite bands' concerts.
Okay.
We're going to get their story in moments. But first, Peter in Seattle, what was absolutely one of the coolest experiences you've had in your life?
Good morning, guys.
What's up, Peter?
Hey, so I am a sucker for a good roller coaster, and about 2 years ago, I'm guessing, I went to Epcot Center when they opened up the Guardians of the Galaxy ride, which is a roller coaster that is totally like inside of a building.
Yep.
Pretty cool. If you ever get a chance to go. Well, anyways, you have to do like appointments to go and do it. And we went with a friend that worked there. And we got to ride it once. She took us to some like little hallway with her key card. And we got to go ride it again right away.
Nice.
It was pretty cool. Oh, yeah.
That's like the ultimate fast pass.
Yeah, that was so cool. I'm telling you, I'm not right. I've been on a lot of roller coasters like Universal, Disney's, all the parks. Man, I ride. It's inside, and it's just absolutely insane. If you ever go there, you have to check it out.
So I haven't done it as Guardians of the Galaxy, but that was also the Tower of Terror, right? Or was that a different roller coaster ride?
I think so, but he said it was at Epcot, so I don't know what he's talking about, but it sounds epic either way.
Yeah, I don't know. Do they have roller coasters at Epcot, or was you just confusing the two?
I haven't been to Florida in forever.
We are your Disney experts.
Yes, we are.
Killing it, guys. Carl in Bothell, what was absolutely one of the coolest experiences you had?
Hey, guys. Good morning.
What's up, Carl?
I bought tickets from somebody on OfferUp and wanted to go to the Pearl Jam concert, and that's the only way I could get any. So I bought some tickets from somebody. My wife and I went down there, went to turn the tickets in at the box office, and they told me that they had been scanned about 10 minutes before we were there.
Oh.
Yeah, so my heart just dropped. I was like, man, this whole night is just ruined. And so we walked across the street to go get a drink, trying to make the best of the night, and this guy walks up to us, and he hears our story. We're telling it to our bartender there, and he grabs me. He's like, come outside with me. I go outside. I was like, what is this guy doing? And I was thinking maybe he was going to buy tickets from like a scalper outside, and we walk past the guy. He walks me to the back of the building where at T-Mobile Park where the concert was, and he gives me his lanyard off his neck with the VIP tag on it, and he's like, here, just take this. Let's walk in. Just act like you own the place. We go in, and I see the back of the stage while Pearl Jam is playing. And he brings me around the corner, like by the beer garden, and he's like, wait right here. I'll be right back with your wife. I was like, what? Who is this guy? So I text my wife, let her know what's going on. And then about 10 minutes later, I see them walk up onto the back of the stage. Like, literally, like they were invited up there. It was crazy. And then they see me, so then he brings her back down by me at the beer garden there. And he's like, you guys have a good night. And he would not tell us who he was.
Oh,
and he
just
disappeared into the crowd.
I heard it was Eddie Vedder, actually.
That is so dope.
That is crazy. What a cool experience, too. I mean, what a fun way to be able to get into the show. The high of highs. I mean, really, the low of lows into the high of highs. Yeah.
206-803-ROCK. Cameron in Port Orchard, what was absolutely one of the coolest experiences you've had in your life?
So the coolest thing I've had in my life, it was way back in probably 2011, before I enlisted in the Army, back when I could do some things that the Army doesn't like. I went to a concert. It was my very first concert ever. Me and my buddy went to kind of like show me off. He was like, hey, you got 2 months left. Let's go do something exciting before you leave for however long. And we got it was at the Gorge, I believe, or White River, one of the two. But we got there, and it was a 311 concert. You know, Pepper, Cake was there. Sublime with Rome was actually headlining for it, and I had never heard Sublime with Rome before live, so we went over there. Between the sets of a couple of the other bands and Sublime coming on, we go to the green smoke pit, and we were sitting there, you know, matching, and it was like, hey, you got 2 months, let's have a good time before you leave. I was like, no doubt, let's do it, dude. And some random person comes up, we had no idea who he was. He came up and he's like, hey, you guys matching today? And we were like, sure, yeah, sit down and roll with us. And everything happened. We went back to our spot, and all of a sudden Sublime with Rome comes on, and we were like, that guy looks familiar. We had ended up rolling and matching with Rome from Sublime.
That's hilarious.
And a couple of the band members, I'd never seen him live. I'd never seen him at all. I was like, dude, no way.
Wait, are you telling me that Sublime is a band that condones pot smoking? What? This is crazy.
I'm shocked.
I love that there's a pit. There's like a regular mosh pit, and then there's the chill
Green
stoner,
pit.
the green pit. That's great.
The Daily Migs Show.
How would you like to try to beat Steve Migs this morning? Maybe you caught the cheat sheet yesterday during the men's room at 540, where we gave out 3 of the correct answers to the upcoming game. Steve, you're sitting at 103 wins, 55 losses, and 28 ties on the year. Our number is 206-803-ROCK, and we will play Beat Migs at 750.
You ever look at your dog's food and think, what is actually in this? A lot of dog food is packed with fillers, byproducts, and ingredients you can't even pronounce. And if you're like most dog owners, you just want to know you're feeding them something good. That's why more people are switching to Healthy Dogma. Their protein-added pet mix complete meals are made with real whole food ingredients and already includes high-quality protein. So you know exactly what's going into your dog's bowl. No fillers, no mystery ingredients, just clean, balanced nutrition designed to support your dog's health. And dogs love it. You can actually see the difference in their energy and overall well-being. It's also incredibly easy to make. Just add water. Give it a quick mix, and in minutes, it's ready to serve. If you've been thinking about upgrading what you're feeding your dog, this is a simple, meaningful change. For this month only, get 30% off your first order at healthydogma.com with code CARE. Healthy Dogma. Food made with care.
Breaking news from Good Ranchers. Over 85% of grass-fed beef in stores is imported. Most grocery store meat contains antibiotics, hormones, and harmful seed oils. Good Ranchers does things differently. All their meat is born and raised on local American farms. No antibiotics, no added hormones, no seed oils. Just one ingredient, meat. Visit goodranchers.com and get $25 off your first order with code RANCH25. That's code RANCH25 for $25 off your first order. Goodranchers.com. American meat delivered.
Hi, I'm Kirk Cameron. Is health insurance eating up your budget for 2026? If you're looking for ways to better steward your finances, consider this. Christian Healthcare Ministries is a health insurance alternative at half the cost. As a ministry, CHM allows you to share the burden of medical bills with other believers. Join CHM today by visiting chministries.org/solution. That's chministries.org/solution.
How would you describe yourself? Fun? Sporty? Bold? If that's the case, meet the Kia K4 hatchback, made for motion, adventure, and whatever you might decide to bring along. Or would you say you're more smooth, sleek, refined? If so, there's the Kia K4 sedan. Calm, confident, and ever so modern. 2 personalities, 2 available turbocharged ways forward. The Kia K4 GT Line Turbo and the K4 Hatchback GT Line Turbo. What turbo's you? Turbo is available on select K4 trims.
Liberty Mutual customizes your car and home insurance. And now we're customizing this ad for your morning commute to wake you up, which could help your driving. Science says that stimulating the brain increases alertness. So here's a pop quiz. How many months have 28 days? What gets wetter as it dries? What has keys but can't open locks? If you don't want to hear the answers, turn off this Liberty Mutual ad now. 12 months, a towel, piano. Enjoy being fully alert.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
Spring is finally here, and it's that time of year when plans start becoming real. Trips are getting booked, the calendar is filling up, and the energy is shifting. Make this season count. By starting right now, you'll hit summer already feeling more confident speaking and understanding a brand new language. Whether you're prepping for a dream vacation, reconnecting with your family heritage, or just finally checking learn a new language off your bucket list, Rosetta Stone is the way to go. They've been the trusted leader in language learning for over 30 years because they skip the boring stuff. There's no memorizing random vocabulary lists or leaning on chunky translations. Instead, their intuitive method helps you naturally absorb the language by connecting words and visuals to real-world meaning. It's about learning in context, the way language was actually meant to be learned. As a trusted expert with millions of users, Rosetta Stone offers 25 different languages, including Spanish, French, German, Japanese, and more. It really is the ultimate tool for genuine growth. Ready to start learning a new language this spring? Visit rosettastone.com/rs10 today to explore Rosetta Stone and choose the language that's right for you. Go to rosettastone.com/rs10 now and begin your language learning journey.
Liberty Mutual customizes your car and home insurance. And now we're customizing this ad for your morning commute to wake you up, which could help your driving. Science says that stimulating the brain increases alertness. So here's a pop quiz. How many months have 28 days? What gets wetter as it dries? What has keys but can't open locks? If you don't want to hear the answers, turn off this Liberty Mutual ad now. 12 months, a towel, piano. Enjoy being fully alert.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
The most sustainable way to love fashion isn't to stop shopping. It's to simply change the way you shop. So, change the way you shop with The RealReal. The RealReal is the world's largest, most trusted source for authenticated luxury resale. Every item kept in motion extends the life cycle of luxury and keeps it out of landfills. So, whether you shop secondhand on therealreal.com or exclusively purchase pieces you can sell back into rotation later, pass it on when you're done by selling it with The RealReal. You'll get money to shop Loewe, Celine, Prada, and more new-to-you finds. Then, repeat the cycle, guilt-free. Sell to shop, shop to sell with The RealReal. And only for the month of April, earn $100 extra when you sell with The RealReal. Go to therealreal.com to get started and earn $100 extra this Earth Month at therealreal.com. Terms apply.
The Daily Migs Show presents the most popular radio game on this side of the speaker. Let's play Beat Migs. Beat Migs, don't be a loser. Whoa. Beat Migs, you're a loser.
Who is ready to beat Migs? I know Tyler in Maple Valley is. Tyler, are you there?
I'm here.
And Tyler, do you have some children with you?
Yeah. I do. I brought in reinforcements again from last time.
How many children are with you?
Last time.
I've got my son Connor, my nephew Miles, and my niece Sloan.
Oh, Steve. Did you guys...
This is very unfair. I need Lily, I need Barrett, and I need Tatum to help me.
And to make it even more unfair, were you guys by any chance listening to the cheat sheet yesterday at 5:40?
We were not.
All right, Steve, it's you and Tyler and a bunch of kids playing Beat Migs.
Me versus 4 people.
Time to get out of here.
Unbelievable.
For those playing along at home, Tyler and company will have 60 seconds to answer 10 questions. You can pass all you want, but you will only get 3 guesses per question. Are you ready?
Yes.
How many burger patties are on a Big Mac?
2.
Yes. Which group settled in Utah in 1847?
Mormon.
Yes. What was Fleetwood Mac's biggest record?
Landslide.
No.
Pass.
What year did the 21st century start?
Wait, it's rumors.
Yes, it is. What year did the 21st century start?
2000.
No.
Wait, what's the question?
What year did the 21st century start?
Pass.
Lake Biwa is the largest freshwater lake in what Asian country?
What is it?
What Lake Biwa is the largest freshwater lake in what Asian country?
China?
No.
Russia?
No.
Germany?
No. Maya Hawke is the daughter of Ethan Hawke and what actress?
Uma Thurman.
Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Correct, you guys. Here comes Steve.
One for each of them.
Yes.
Yeah.
What up, Steve?
What up?
Welcome back.
It's good to be back.
Are you ready?
I'm a little nervous, but yes.
Showtime. How many burger patties are on a Big Mac?
2.
Yes. What group settled in Utah in 1847?
The Utah Mammoth.
No.
The Mormons.
Yes. What was Fleetwood Mac's biggest album?
Rumors.
Yes. What year did the 21st century start?
What year? 2000?
No.
1999?
No.
2001?
Yeah. Lake Biwa is the largest freshwater lake in what Asian country?
Lake Biwa is in Japan.
It is. Maya Hawke is the daughter of Ethan Hawke and what actress?
Kira Sedgwick.
No.
Natalie Portman.
No.
Jenna Jameson.
No. What animal product does an ovo-vegetarian eat?
What animal product?
Yeah.
Fish?
No.
Dogs?
No.
Chickens?
No. Which Seattle Sonic was nicknamed Big Smooth?
Slick Watts?
No.
Gary Payton?
No.
Sean Kemp?
No. In Norse mythology, who was the hammer-wielding god of thunder?
Thor.
Yes. Steve, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 correct, and that is a win. 6-4. Sorry, Tyler and kids.
All right, good game, Steve.
You too. Big Smooth.
Sam Perkins.
Sam Perkins.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Maya Hawke is the daughter of Ethan Hawke and Uma Thurman. The animal product that an ovo-vegetarian eats is eggs, which I have in abundance right now coming from the farm. My ladies are busy babes.
Do you put your eggs, when you put them into like an egg carton, do you put the pointy side down?
No.
You're supposed to.
Says who?
The lady at the Washington State Fair, when we went through like a little farm thing, she mentioned that apparently it's better for it.
I've never heard that. Did she give you a reason why?
She did, but I tuned out by that point.
The Daily Migs Show.
Fascinating, lady.
We hope that you can join us for the Miles Montgomery Golf Classic with your foursome. And there are only a couple of spaces left. So if you've been on the fence about playing Monday, June 8th at Redmond Ridge Golf Club, now's the time to jump on it. Head over to KISW.com and you can register yourself and your 3 buddies. First place, they're going to win 4 tickets to Guns N' Roses in Vancouver, BC.
It's crucial for maximum freshness, safety, and longevity.
Oh, listen to Farmer Steve over here.
Yeehaw.
Yesterday, the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame unveiled its 2026 inductees, with 8 performers earning spots through the voter selection process. They are someone we just listened to, Billy Idol.
Hell yeah.
Phil Collins, Iron Maiden, Joy Division, and New Order.
Okay, so far, Iron Maiden, that makes me okay with everything else. That's awesome that they're going into the Hall of Fame.
I agree.
Yeah.
Long time coming. Oasis, Sade, Luther Vandross, and Wu-Tang Clan all joining this institution.
Very disappointed. Mariah Carey did not get inducted into the Hall of Fame for like the third time.
That's why you were crying this morning when I came in, isn't it?
I broke a couple things in the office. I was very, very disappointed.
The ceremony will be happening on November 14th, which airs on ABC and Disney Plus in December.
Now, of course, these guys are all Hall of Fame people, but I felt like it'd be fun to talk about the moments that are not so great for them. So we go from Hall of Fame to Hall of Shame, and I want to see if you guys can figure some stuff out. Are you guys ready to play a little game?
Yes.
All right. So I found some of their artists, some infamous moments for some of the artists that are going into the Hall of Fame. We'll start off with this man, Phil Collins, going into the Hall of Fame. But what is his Hall of Shame moment? Is it the time that he faxed divorce papers to his wife? Or he refused to perform unless the audience stayed completely silent between his songs? Which one of those is true?
I'm going to go with the faxing divorce papers.
What do you think, Danny?
I'm going to go with silence.
Well, Danny, you are wrong.
Oh, dang
He
it.
actually faxed divorce papers to his wife while he was on tour and out of the country.
That is awful.
Right? Like, talk about spineless.
I wouldn't want to talk to him. I mean, I'd probably do the same thing.
How are the groupies?
All right, next one. Noel, Liam, our friends in Oasis. What is their Hall of Shame moment? Is it either A, Noel Gallagher quit the band mid-tour because he got into a fight with Liam that reportedly involved Liam swinging a guitar at him? Or is it that they once demanded a venue remove all Pepsi products before going on stage and performing?
I'm going to go with the first one.
First one.
First one for sure.
Yeah, that's a no-brainer. Those two would fight all the time. It wasn't their first fight. Surely won't be their last, but shockingly, they're still on tour and they're still together.
Things are patched up for now.
With age, I guess, comes patience.
And a little responsibility.
All right, next one, you mentioned him, and we just played him, and that's Billy Idol. Which one is his Hall of Shame moment? He was arrested for skateboarding through a hotel lobby while naked. Or he once nearly died in a motorcycle crash during his wild party era where drugs were involved.
I'm going to go with the motorcycle accident.
Same.
I believe it might be featured in that documentary also. Yeah, he suffered serious injuries in a high-speed motorcycle crash during the peak of his hard partying days. Not his soft partying days, but his hard partying days. All right, we're going through some of the Hall of Fame inductees for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and talking about their Hall of Shame moments. Next one. Sade. I'm kidding. It's Iron Maiden. What do you think is their Hall of Shame moment? They were forced to cancel a tour after fans rioted over their set list change. Ooh. Or during a show in Spain, their lead singer Bruce Dickinson was pelted in the face with eggs by the crowd.
I'm going to go with eggs.
Eggs.
I'm going to go with the first one.
Taryn?
Yeah?
You are wrong. After fans started throwing eggs, Bruce Dickinson paused the concert to call them out while continuing the show. I think that might have had something to do with Sharon Osbourne, too, if I remember correctly.
Really?
I think she might have been the one supplying the eggs.
Yeah, they never saw eye to eye. They never got along.
They had the weirdest beef.
Yeah.
All right, we got one more. Are you ready?
I am.
You know who this is? Danny? No.
Is it Wu-Tang?
Yes. Wu-Tang Clan. Which one is their Hall of Shame moment? Old Dirty Bastard showed up in a limo to collect a welfare check? Or Old Dirty Bastard skipped a court date and was later arrested at a McDonald's after the police tracked him down?
Ooh.
McDonald's.
Yeah, I'm going to go with McDonald's as well.
Trick question, Old Dirty Bastard did both.
The Daily Migs Show.
Rockaholics, you can walk with the KISW crew at Walk MS 2026. It's happening in Seattle's gorgeous Gasworks Park on Sunday, April 26th. The walk kicks off at 10 a.m., but if you get there a little early, there's lots of fun things to check out. There's booths to peruse. You can get some great shots of the city from the park there, and then we embark on a 3-mile walk or a 1-mile walk, and it's all to support the National MS Society and those we love who live with multiple sclerosis. So head to KISW.com. You can click on the events page and scroll to the details. We'll see you there.
Spring is finally here, and it's that time of year when plans start becoming real. Trips are getting booked, the calendar is filling up, and the energy is shifting. Make this season count. By starting right now, you'll hit summer already feeling more confident speaking and understanding a brand new language. Whether you're prepping for a dream vacation, reconnecting with your family heritage, or just finally checking learn a new language off your bucket list, Rosetta Stone is the way to go. They've been the trusted leader in language learning for over 30 years because they skip the boring stuff. There's no memorizing random vocabulary lists or leaning on chunky translations. Instead, their intuitive method helps you naturally absorb the language by connecting words and visuals to real-world meaning. It's about learning in context, the way language was actually meant to be learned. As a trusted expert with millions of users, Rosetta Stone offers 25 different languages, including Spanish, French, German, Japanese, and more. It really is the ultimate tool for genuine growth. Ready to start learning a new language this spring? Visit rosettastone.com/rs10 today to explore Rosetta Stone and choose the language that's right for you. Go to rosettastone.com/rs10 now and begin your language learning journey.
Breaking news from Good Ranchers. Over 85% of grass-fed beef in stores is imported. Most grocery store meat contains antibiotics, hormones, and harmful seed oils. Good Ranchers does things differently. All their meat is born and raised on local American farms. No antibiotics, no added hormones, no seed oils. Just one ingredient, meat. Visit GoodRanchers.com and get $25 off your first order with code RANCH25. That's code RANCH25 for $25 off your first order. GoodRanchers.com. American meat delivered.
So good, so good, so good. New markdowns up to 70% off are at Nordstrom Rack stores now. And that means so many new reasons to rack.
Because I always find something amazing. Just so many good brands.
Because there's always something new.
Join the Nordy Club to unlock exclusive discounts, shop new arrivals first, and more. Plus, buy online and pick up at your favorite Rack store for free. Great brands, great prices. That's why you rack.
Everyone knows social media is a time suck, and what you're about to hear proves it. If it's online, someone, somewhere, has an opinion and is whining about it. So let's get straight to the comments.
There is a chat happening online where people are talking about how expensive things are these days. We can all relate, right?
Absolutely.
The user asked this specific question: what is something you've officially stopped buying in 2026 because the price has become too bad?
Oh, I want to see if we can agree with these or not.
And the replies are great. So that means we have to go straight to the comments.
Well, I figured let's have someone who could read the comments that has a crap ton of money and likes spending them on stupid things on social media.
You?
I don't have a crap ton of money, but I do love spending.
Because you spend it all on social media.
Even if I saved all the money that I was spending on social media, I still wouldn't have a crap ton of money. Think of somebody who's built an empire with chocolate bars, burgers, and YouTube videos.
Mr. Beast.
Thank you.
Oh, that guy.
It's like my daughter's favorite YouTube personality. We have Mr. Beast reading some of these comments. Are you ready for the first one?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Pet grooming legit costs me more to have my dog's hair cut than mine. I drop $150 to get my dog's hair done. It's bullshit.
I agree. It's crazy. Do you have to get your dogs groomed?
I do it myself.
I need to learn how to do it myself.
Well, you have doodles, though. That's different. I don't know if I could do the doodle.
It is. I know. That's the thing. I'm saying I'd like to learn myself, but I know I would not have the skill that our pet groomer does. But it's just, it's a pretty penny.
Steve would end up giving his dogs the same haircut that he has.
I would. They would straight up just have crew cuts. I'd be like, no, they're going into the military. They're getting
summer
ready.
Cut.
Yep. Every time.
Name brand chips. Prices have gone insane. Doritos are $6 for a normal bag. It's insane.
You know, I don't realize how much potato chips are because I never buy a bag of chips.
I don't either.
Danny, are you in the bag of chip market?
Not anymore.
No.
However, my girlfriend will, and it'll be like a normal size, and I think it's like $6.
$6 for a bag of Doritos?
And I'm like, what are we doing? It should be $3.
I'm like, that dates me. I'm like, it's $1.99 if you ask me.
Yeah.
Wow.
This thread can be summed up in one word: everything. Everything is too expensive these days. Sadly, I feel the worst is yet to come with prices.
I mean, now we're getting real depressing.
Wah, wah.
Thanks, Mr. Beast. Talk about things that we just do not want to spend money on anymore. Here's the next one.
Soda, coffee, fast food, anything that is processed, deli meats, clothes, shoes. I guess I don't really buy anything anymore.
No, just slumming it.
What's something for you that you absolutely hate buying?
Well,
now?
The thing that's gotten really expensive for me is getting my nails done. And I don't do it very often, but I remember back in the day, I could get a full set of acrylic nails in high school for like $20. And now it's way more than that.
It's like getting your oil change. Remember it used to just be $19.99?
Oh, my God.
And now you add another one to that, and that's about how much an oil change is.
Totally.
These days. Yeah.
full price berries. A little flat container of raspberries can be like $9.
Okay, Mr. Beast.
And then when the raspberries go, like when they start to turn too soon, then I'm like enraged. Granted, I just feed them to my chickens, so it's,
Are you trying to poison your chickens?
No, they can eat that stuff. But berries are so expensive.
Netflix.
Yeah.
After subscribing for 14 years, I'm done. Not worth it.
Dude, I still contend I spend more time looking for something to watch on Netflix than I actually spend watching something on Netflix.
And Brad and I keep talking a big game of we need to drop one of these streaming services. Well, guess what? We haven't.
I know. I go through them all the time. Like, we don't need this. We got to get rid of Apple Plus. And then they're about to put out something that I was excited about. I'm like, I guess we can resubscribe to Apple Plus.
Couple months.
Concerts. Tickets for 2, an Uber, plus dinner and drinks. Depending on the artist, it's anywhere from $400 to $600 a night. I shouldn't have to budget for a concert. I'm amazed so many people still go.
Isn't it crazy to think, like, I mean, again, dating myself, but there was a time where I felt like if you were dropping $100 or more for a concert, that's because you were in, like, the first 10 rows of the show. Or you were definitely on the floor.
Yeah. Well, or there wasn't even seats and you just got on the floor because they only had general admission for $20.
It's like now, like, it's a couple $100 and you're, like, in, like, the nosebleed section.
Yeah, I just bought tickets for 2 different things, and it was on the same day. I'm like, what am I doing? It was a lot of money to part with.
I have a couple friends that I feel like they're going to concerts every week, and I kind of know what they do for a living. I want to be like, what exactly are you doing? Like, how can you afford these concerts? Like, what are you selling so you could do this every week?
Need to know.
It's insane.
Honestly, fast food prices are basically restaurant level now, so I'd rather just cook at home or grab something local that's actually better.
That is very true. We went to a sandwich place that I will not name and bought like 2 sandwiches and made them the meals or whatever. And it was like over $30 for 2 sandwiches, 2 bags of chips, and 2 sodas.
Well, for good art, you have to pay.
I'm like, what is happening? This is crazy.
Well, and as we learned earlier, the egg rolls from Jack in the Box. You know what? Those are
That's the deal.
Yeah, those are. Well,
that's the deal.
Hey, but they're still restaurant prices.
But dude, there's some burgers where it's like, I just get the burger and don't even get the Happy Meal or like whatever the value meal it is. And it's like the burger itself is just $8 by itself. I'm like, this is insane to me.
Yeah.
That's why I wait for Wednesdays. Whopper Wednesday, $3.
Beer at concerts. I'm not paying $19 for 1 beer anymore. It's absurd. Concert tickets themselves are on thin ice.
I mean, obviously, I'm not drinking right now. I did not realize how much of a cheap date I could be if I wasn't buying beers at shows and stuff.
Oh, it makes me sad.
It's crazy how much money you can drop on beer
when I see
in
people,
one baseball game or
when
something.
I see someone just waste it at like a baseball game, I'm like, how? Like, what's going on? How much money do you have in your bank account that you can afford to have more than 1 beer at these things these days? Or even, dude, we went to the game yesterday. We were all joking about it, but I was like, I can't believe I dropped $30 for a sandwich.
It was crab. Real crab, not K-Rab.
True.
It should have been all you can eat crab for $30. It was good, don't get me wrong, but it wasn't $30 good.
Ooh.
I want crab again.
One more?
Yeah.
Nail salon services. I bought the supplies to try and do my own nails, and it costs under what I'd pay at the salon.
This is clearly from Taryn Daly.
I went to get a pedicure, a manicure, and I got my eyebrows waxed and my mustache, and it was $180 with the tip.
Well, I mean, it's a big mustache.
Wow.
The Daily Migs Show.
He said it, not me.
That was good, Danny. Hey, we are celebrating KISW's 55th anniversary around these parts, so we've done some really cool things on the website. If you go over there and check it out, one of the different featured pieces is a beautiful in memoriam to the late, great Bob Rivers, where you can revisit some of his awesome twisted tunes and some of the great bits that they did over the years. We love you, Bob. We miss you. And thank you for being a huge part of KISW's 55th anniversary. We know that many of you fine people are just waking up, you're starting your day, and you may be a little bit interested in what is going on out there in the real world. Pop culture, it's a busy place. So we've gone through all the stories, and we will tell you what's trending.
Trending on the Daily Migs Show. Trending, let's go. Let's go.
Earlier, we mentioned how this year's Rock and Roll Hall of Fame inductees have been announced, and they include Phil Collins, Billy Idol, Iron Maiden, and Oasis, just to name a few.
I think a lot of metalheads are at least a little happy. Finally, Iron Maiden gets to go into the Hall of Fame, which they should have been in for years now.
Yes, and the big announcement was made on American Idol.
Because when I think of rock and roll, I think American Idol.
Of course. Yeah. They did kick off the show last night with Carrie Underwood and Billy Idol singing Rebel Yell.
Last night a little dancer came dancing
You look so disgusted.
I watched it last night. She looks hot.
I was going to say, I'm watching it right now. I think she's doing a great job.
I was so fired up to see Steve Stevens out there.
Yeah.
I mean, the production was great, but I don't think this was the song for her to sing.
I don't remember that part in the song.
Dude, and he looked so great out there.
He's timeless,
He
man.
sounded good. He looked good. I
Yeah.
know he's had a little help from the tanning bed and maybe a little Botox, but he looks great.
He looks fantastic. He doesn't look like, I feel like for the last 20, 25 years, he's looked exactly the same.
And I've seen him in concert recently. He pops the top, he loses the shirt, and I'm here for it.
Well, if you're going to objectify him, I have to say, Carrie Underwood, man, she's got legs for days.
She has the nicest legs on planet Earth. I stand by that statement.
I remember my wife and I, we went and saw her in concert, and I remember just like, I'm just like in awe. like, can you help pick your chin up from the ground? I'm like, I'm sorry.
Is it that obvious?
She is quite the smoke show.
The nominees that did not make the cut for this year: Lauryn Hill, Pink, The Black Crowes, Jeff Buckley, Melissa Etheridge, In Excess, and Mariah Carey, who experienced her third snub.
I'm not a Mariah Carey fan. Don't get me wrong. She's just not my thing. But I'm kind of shocked that she hasn't been given the nod. I mean, when you look at some of the other artists that are in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, because there's a lot of artists that are not rock and roll.
Yeah.
How is she not in there?
And it just was revealed just in these last couple of years that back in her heyday, she actually did a rock album that the label shut down. They were like, no, ma'am, this is not your lane. But listening to that rock album, she's got some good jams in there.
And I believe that rock album's finally been released or is being released. Like there's a vinyl coming out as well, because she made an album that's like straight up 90s alt rock. And then like the label's like, no. Then she had her friend sing on it. And then that kind of got leaked. But now the actual version with her singing on it is out there.
And you would not know that it's Mariah Carey. It's so good.
It sounds like Whole Light.
Yes.
That's
a very good description.
Yeah. You remember H&R Puff and stuff?
Of course.
I used to love those. Perfect timing to talk about them when Weed Week,
Weed Week.
Weed Week, April 20th is next week, because I feel like a lot of kids and a lot of stoners enjoyed those shows. But sad news, Sid Croft, who's part of Sid and Marty Croft, the people who created it, sadly passed away at the age of 96 years old. But yeah, they gave us some great stuff like this.
HR Puff and Steph, push your bend when things get rough. HR Puff and Steph, can't do a little cause you can't do enough.
I mean, they were basically just saying, look, we smoke a lot of weed, but this will be fun for kids too.
If we like it, you will as well.
The Daily Migs Show.
I feel like that is the formula for a good kid show.
Yeah. Would it be fun for children and stoners?
Make it happen.
Blues Clues.
If you think that you are smart enough to take down the great Steve Migs, we would love to hear from you, because this guy, he's got 104 wins, 55 losses, and 28 ties, and he must be stopped. 206-803-ROCK is the number to call if you believe you can beat Migs at 850.
I'm Kiana, and I leveled up my business with Shopify. Once I figured out that Shopify was a thing, I never turned back. I can create a site with my eyes closed. Shopify thinks ahead of us, and it thinks about the customer more than anything. Every day I'm thinking about some other new business, but Shopify is doing it to me because it's so easy to use. It's like I can't stop. I'm addicted.
Start your free trial at Shopify.com.
The Fifth Avenue Theater Company presents its professional production of Jesus Christ Superstar, starring Alexander Killian as Jesus, Cameron Lavie Jones of King Youngblood as Judas, and Molly Sides of Thunder Pussy as Mary Magdalene, a legendary rock opera of passion, betrayal, and redemption. Jesus Christ Superstar, live at the Fifth Avenue Theater May 2nd through 17th. Tickets at fifthavenue.org.
Liberty Mutual customizes your car and home insurance. And now we're customizing this ad for your morning commute to wake you up, which could help your driving. Science says that stimulating the brain increases alertness. So here's a pop quiz. How many months have 28 days? What gets wetter as it dries? What has keys but can't open locks? If you don't want to hear the answers, turn off this Liberty Mutual ad now. 12 months, a towel, piano. Enjoy being fully alert.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
I'm
I'm sensing plumbing problems. Worry not. With American Home Shield, you can now video chat with live repair experts for help with home fixes over the phone. Talk to a real human expert over video chat who can help get that home system or appliance back on track. Ah, sounds like peace of mind. American Home Shield. Don't worry, be warranty. Visit ahs.com/listen for 20% off any plan.
Video chat feature available as benefit to AHS members with select plans. See ahs.com for hours and details.
Odyssey celebrates Earth Day, brought to you by T-Mobile. You can count on T-Mobile to help you stay connected on America's largest 5G network.
The Fifth Avenue Theater Company presents its professional production of Jesus Christ Superstar, starring Alexander Killian as Jesus, Cameron Lavie Jones of King Youngblood as Judas, and Molly Sides of Thunder Pussy as Mary Magdalene, a legendary rock opera of passion, betrayal, and redemption. Jesus Christ Superstar, live at the Fifth Avenue Theater May 2nd through 17th. Tickets at fifthavenue.org.
Marie is traveling for family, and there's nothing that will stop her from seeing her grandkids. Marie doesn't worry about traffic or parking. She lets Bel Air Airport or Shuttle get her to and from SeaTac safely and on time, so she can catch up on her book and her sleep. She'll need the rest if she wants to keep up with her grandkids. Whatever your reason for traveling, choose Bel Air Airport or Shuttle. Book your trip today at airporter.com. That's airporter.com.
Hey, this is Scott from Northwest Sleep Solutions. Spring is here, and that means spring cleaning. If you're looking at your old bed and thinking, gosh, I could really use a new mattress, come take a look at our selection. We carry mattresses you won't find anywhere else, for prices you won't find anywhere else. We've got a lovely showroom on the corner of 10th and McKenzie in Fairhaven, and we'd love to show you around here at Northwest Sleep Solutions.
The Daily Migs Show presents the most popular radio game on this side of the speaker. Let's play Beat Migs. Beat Migs, don't be a loser. Whoa! Beat Migs, you're a loser.
Who is ready to beat Migs? I know Matthew in Mount Lake Terrace is. Matthew, are you there?
I am. Good morning.
Good morning to you, Matthew. And Steve, you've got to get out of here.
Bye-bye.
And I just wanted to say on a quick note, I got to see Billy Idol on Halloween night.
Oh, where was the show?
Well, Key Arena with Faith No More.
Nice. That's a solid lineup right there, Matthew. All right, for those playing along at home, Matthew will have 60 seconds to answer 10 questions. You can pass all you want, but you will only get 3 guesses per question. Are you ready?
Let's do it.
Yankee Doodle went to town riding on what?
A pony.
Yes. Arabica and Robusta are the 2 main types of what plant?
Cactus.
No.
Rose.
No.
Camellia.
No. What decade did India declare independence from the UK?
40s.
Yes. Who played June Carter Cash in Walk the Line?
Oh, that was Reese Witherspoon.
Yes. The only floating post office in the U.S. is in which Great Lakes state?
Michigan.
Yes. Sinister Gates and M Shadows are members of what band?
Who?
Sinister Gates and M Shadows are members of what band?
NWA.
No.
Korn.
No.
Guar.
No. Who is the only professional soccer player to have scored 100 goals or more with 4 different clubs?
Bend It Like Beckham.
No.
Who's the other famous guy? Not Pele. Who's
No.
the next guy? Messi.
No. What decade was fiberglass invented?
30s, 40s,
Yes,
50s.
30s. What body part was Achilles' weak spot?
It's a heel.
Yes.
Heel.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 correct, Matthew.
I felt like more, but that's not too bad.
You know what? I agree. It did feel like more.
That's what she said.
Ooh, good one, Daly. Welcome back, Steve Migs.
Good to be back.
Are you ready? Yankee Doodle went to town riding on what?
A pony?
Yes. Arabica and Robusta are the 2 main types of what plant?
Weed?
No.
Cactus?
No.
I don't know many plants. Purple plant.
No. What decade did India declare independence from the UK?
50s.
No.
60s.
No.
70s.
No. Who played June Carter Cash in Walk the Line?
Reese Witherspoon.
Yes. The only floating post office in the U.S. is in which Great Lakes state?
Minnesota.
No.
Michigan.
Yes. Sinister Gates and M Shadows are members of which band?
Avenged Sevenfold.
You know it. Who is the only professional soccer player to have scored 100 goals or more with 4 different clubs?
Let's go with David Beckham.
No.
Lionel Messi.
No.
Pele.
No. What decade was fiberglass invented?
40s.
No.
30s.
Yes. What body part was Achilles' weak spot?
His heel.
Yes. What is typically considered to be the largest island in the world?
Alaska.
No.
Hawaii.
No.
The Caribbean.
Steve, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 correct, and that is a tie. 6-6. Thanks for playing, Matthew.
Good game, Migs.
You too, my friend.
All right. India declared independence from the UK in the 1940s. I fully expected you to get this one, Steve, because you are very much addicted to this plant. Arabica and Robusta are the 2 main types of coffee.
Oh.
Yeah.
I forget it's even a plant.
The professional soccer player that scored 100 goals or more with 4 different clubs, Danny?
I don't know.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
That makes sense.
That would have been my next guess.
And the largest...
Why did I waste it on Pele?
The largest island in the world is considered to be Greenland. Yes. Congratulations on a tie, Steve.
You're looking at me like, what am I supposed to do? Oh, Greenland. Great place.
Can't wait to go there.
Yeah, I can book my trip right now.
The Daily Migs Show.
We have a simple question to ask you, 206-803-ROCK. If you have or have ever had a pet, call in now so we can ask that simple question, 206-803-ROCK. If you are a pet lover, if you currently have or have ever had a pet, 206-803-ROCK. And we will ask the simple question after Weezer. There is a very cool collaboration happening right now between the Everett Animal Shelter and Scuttlebutt Brewing Company. They are hosting a Paws and Pints contest where your dog could end up with a beer named after it for one night.
Scuttlebutt's always having some fun stuff. I also love with their collab with Big Dumper.
Yes.
Which made sense. When you have a name, Scuttlebutt, you should probably do some stuff with Cal Raleigh.
Definitely. The entries for Paws and Pints are open through April 17th. So votes are going to raise money for the shelter, and then top winners will score some prizes, including custom beer labels with the animal and merch. So this leads us to a simple question. I mean, if you're going to have a beer named after your dog better have a cool name. So our simple question is this.
I think Fido's fine. Fido beer? No? Okay.
What is the story behind your pet's name? Joanna in North Seattle, we'll start with you. What's the story behind your pet's name?
One, Fido, Steve, really.
That's the first thing I thought. Fido's a great name for a dog. We need to bring it back.
So I went to get my dog at the Seattle Humane Society, and they had named him Kyrie, which was ridiculous. And he looks like a jar of mixed peppercorns, so I named him Peppercorn. And Taryn, you would lose it over this dog. He's like the cutest animal on the planet.
Oh.
So I'm totally getting in on this thing.
Oh, definitely. I'm rooting for you, Joanna.
Thank you.
Give that dog a little scratch for me.
And Joanna, yes, it doesn't matter what kind of dog. If there's a dog, we saw even a dog at the Mariners game, you will stop and lose your mind for every dog.
It's like a moth to a flame.
Yes.
206-803-ROCK, our simple question for Alonzo in Des Moines. What is the story behind your pet's name?
Well, my pet's name is Chaparrito.
Chaparrito.
What does that mean?
In Spanish, it means little man. He's a 6-pound Morkie.
Okay, that's awesome.
Morkie Maltese mix. And the nickname also for that is El Chapo. So.
Oh, you can play the song.
Definitely.
I was wondering, is it short for, do you call him Chapo, Chappy, Rito?
I mean, there's lots of good nicknames for that dog. 206-803-ROCK, our simple question for Chris Lee in Maple Valley. What is the story behind your pet's name?
Hello. Well, we got 2 dogs at the same time, and one was Thor Dwayne and one was Sasha Fierce. Sasha Fierce was, my husband named her because of Beyonce's alter ego, is Sasha. So he was like Sasha Fierce.
Wait, was your husband, is he a big Beyonce fan?
Yeah, I think so. I would say so.
No, probably more into Destiny's Child.
Oh, okay. I don't understand.
Yeah. And then, but the other dog, Thor, my daughter wanted to name him Dwayne, and we went to go pick him up, and the lady was like, when she said she wanted the name, she was like, Dwayne? And then I said, well, how about Thor Dwayne? And she was like, okay, we can do that.
So middle name
It was
Dwayne.
like so funny, I guess. Yeah. So Thor Dwayne instead of just Dwayne. So
I would be smiling big time if someone said, here's my dog, Dwayne.
Also, they have a Great Pyrenees and a Mastiff. Could you imagine the dog food bill for that place? I hope they win the contest.
Dude, yeah, we had like relatively medium-sized dog and a small dog, and I feel like I'm going broke with the dog food that we have to buy.
206-803-ROCK. We have a simple question for Legion in Seattle. What is the story behind your pet's name?
So I had gotten my ferret for about a month, and over the month I hadn't really thought of what to really call him, and so I just call him saying that he's my fuzzy stinky noodle, and everyone called him that. So eventually I just decided his name is going to be Noodle from now on.
So, Legion, does your ferret have its, like, the stink thing removed, the stink gland?
Yes, that's a standard and pretty much anytime.
And then do they still stink?
A little bit. Their sweat does well, not really their sweat. The oils that comes from their skin, it does have a little bit of the odor still. But
Also be funny if
not too
like
bad.
you're telling your friend, hey, you want to come over and meet my fuzzy stinky noodle? That could go one or two ways.
No, thank you.
How do I get my stink gland removed?
That's a
my
good
wife would be
question.
very happy. If I
She
did
would
that.
invest in that surgery.
She would pay top dollar.
Dave and Sumner, our simple question for you. What is the story behind your pet's name?
I have a black rabbit, and my rabbit has a funny name because I named it after Steve. It was called Bulakasha.
What?
Booyakasha?
Bulakasha.
What does that have to do?
It was a name that Steve used to use when he was with Andy Savage.
Oh, really?
Steve, your memory is so great.
Did you say Booyakasha?
I thought that's what he said.
Well, that could be. I don't remember saying it, but I mean, that's something that like Rey Mysterio in the world of wrestling. Booyakasha, Booyakasha. So I could see myself saying something like that.
And he named his rabbit after it.
I feel terrible that I don't remember saying it.
206-803.
In all fairness, yesterday I spent a good 20 minutes trying to remember a name of one of our coworkers, and I'm staring at them, and I'm like, I can't remember their name, and it's driving me insane.
206-803.
And it didn't click with me until I was driving home, and I'm like, that's their name.
Trevor in Everett, what is the story behind your pet's name?
So the story behind my pet's name is Binks, like Jar Jar Binks from Star Wars.
Okay.
Nice.
Well, when my wife rescued him from the humane shelter down in Oregon, they named him Yoda because of his ears. He's a 6-pound Chiweenie, so he's half Chihuahua, half Dachshund. So his ears are his like main personality. So we just stuck with the Star Wars theme and named him Jar Jar Binks.
Does everybody hate him like everyone hates Jar Jar Binks?
Nobody hates dogs. Some people actually do hate dogs.
I think Danny doesn't like dogs that much.
He's allergic to fun.
Yeah, well, yes. Yes, I am.
Allergic to fun. There we
The
go.
Daily Migs Show.
How would you like to
Booyakasha.
score tickets to Bush with Mammoth at WAMU Theater on April 29th? If you can name a song after only hearing 1 second of the chorus, we will style you down with those tickets. You can call 206-803-ROCK to play the game we call Hook or Shook at 9:20.
It's time for Hook or Shook, the game with absolutely no integrity. We'll play 1 second of a hook from a song, then you have to guess what it is. We'll bend the rules, pull out all the stops, and do anything to help you win. But you might just get shook, as one of us will play too and possibly cost you the game.
This week, we are playing for tickets to see Bush with Mammoth at WAMU Theater on April 29th. And our contestant this morning is Andrew in Seattle. Good morning, Andrew.
Good morning, guys.
All right, Andrew, we're going to spin our wheel and see if you're going to be teamed up with Steve Migs or myself.
All right, the wheel's spinning. Who's going to help Andrew win these tickets to see Bush? Will it be T-Dog? Will it be yours truly? Andrew, it's you and me. Let's win these tickets.
Let's do this.
All right, Andrew, this is your clip.
I'm going to need help with this one.
Okay. During the Halloween season, people will do this to certain decorations on people's porches.
Vandalize?
Yes, but
Smash.
Yes.
Smashing Pumpkins?
Yes. Okay, we got the band. Let's
Okay.
let's hear the song again, and maybe you can figure it out. Think year, a certain year.
What would that be?
Think a decade past 1969. At 10.
Oh, 1979.
I was like, oh, crap.
Don't make him do math in the morning.
I was like, oh, no. We're doing math this early.
I just woke up.
Well, good morning.
Us too.
All right, 1 down and 1 to go. Steve Migs, this is your clip.
All right. Just make it easy for me, my man. One of my all-time favorite bands, that's Faith No More. A song about self-love and self-discovery. That would be epic.
This is one of my favorite songs.
Oh, the music video at the end with the flopping fish.
Yep.
Andrew, congratulations. We're going to send you to see Bush on April 29th.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
You are so welcome.
The Daily Migs Show.
All Elite Wrestling is coming to Angel of the Winds Arena in Everett tomorrow. And Seattle's own Darby Allin is wrestling for the AEW Championship.
Take down MJF.
AEW star Darby Allin will join us after the Offspring. Throughout this fine morning, we have received text messages, calls, voice messages that we have not been able to get to. But right now, we are checking in with the Rockaholics, and that means that you can call up to chime in on anything from the show today, or if you just have something on your mind that you'd like to discuss with us, by all means, get in touch. And our number is 206-803-ROCK.
I'm sorry, I know some people are tuning in expecting to hear Darby Allin on our radio right now, but you got to love Seattle traffic. Apparently they're stuck, so I don't know if it's going to happen, or maybe we'll try and get them in tomorrow or something along those lines. But AEW is going to be at the Everett Angel of the Winds Arena tomorrow.
That's right.
So there, boom. Go see Darby Allin, hopefully winning the AEW championship.
Perfect.
All right, so let's go check out some of our text messages. This I did not know. We went to the game yesterday, and we got a text message about this. And they said, and apparently they didn't realize it either. It says, I didn't realize until yesterday that after the 6th inning, you can buy a ball from the game.
Never had I heard of this until this text message arrived.
They said they got the first pitch, the Altuve foul ball for $75, 100 level, first baseline, and like I said, it's over by the game used booth. And they even said some balls are like $50, $55. They even have it with the 50 logo, the Mariners logo on it, and Cal's double that he hit was $200.
That is a really cool memento that you could take home from any game, it sounds like.
But that makes me wonder, like, how much, if Cal's double was $200, how much do you think Naylor's home run was?
I'm going to say $125.
The double was $200? You think the home run was $125?
I don't know, maybe.
That's some crazy talk.
I'm going to go with 500.
Whoa.
Dude, I'm thinking anywhere from $500 to $1,000.
Deep pockets.
You don't think?
I don't know.
Okay, that's fair. All right, we got a voice message that we didn't get to earlier this morning. Let's check this one out.
So, look, I'm not exactly proud of this fact, but I'm a huge Michael Bolton fan. There, I said it. That's right, Michael Bolton.
You know what? There are some thoughts that can just remain inside thoughts.
Well, Michael Bolton was a rocker at one point. Was he? You guys don't know that? Apparently from the
What
silence.
was his big rock hit, Steve?
I don't think he had one, but Michael Bolton was like a metal guy.
I always like when people like do that though. They're like, "Oh yeah, I'm a rock guy," and I'm like, "You play music or whatever it may be."
All right, here's his big hit. Everybody's crazy.
Michael, are you crazy?
Yes.
I can't believe what you're wearing, what you look.
Oh, Taryn's into it.
Oh boy, there's some good lyrics. Sweet little girl, she's my high school queen.
Wow.
I'm hoping Michael wrote this when he was in high school.
Look at that hair. This is shoulder-length lettuce going on.
Another great lyric. She's just a child. going on 17.
Oh my God, this did not age well.
What is happening?
You started this, Steve.
I just brought up the point that he was a rocker. He wasn't always like this, easy listening crooner.
I also want to
crooner's the right term.
I want to go back to Taryn's original statement. Maybe some thoughts are inside thoughts.
I never said he was awesome.
Ew.
So who's creepier, Kip Winger or Michael Bolton when it comes to the lyrics?
There's a competition right there.
I mean, then you could throw Gene Simmons with Christine 16. Yeah, you guys said that's not helping matters. We do have another voice message that we got earlier from, we're checking in with the Rockaholics. Let's see about this one right here.
Hey guys, what is your guilty pleasure song? I know we always talk about our favorite bands and songs and stuff, but what's your favorite song that or your favorite band or artist or whatever that you're embarrassed that you like, but you still just can't stop listening to them? Mine, it has to be Chumbawamba. I get knocked down. But, yeah, it's so good.
Oh, well, my guilty pleasure song is...
What is this called?
Everybody's Crazy. No,
Michael Bolton is crazy.
Michael Bolton, it's just you. You're the crazy one. All horned up on someone turning 17. Guilty pleasure song. Let's cleanse the palate, Taryn Daly.
My guilty pleasure song. Let's see. I love bumping Rock the Casbah by The Clash. Not that that's a bad song or anything.
Why do you feel guilty about that?
I don't feel guilty about it, but it's just one that never gets old to me, and I don't feel like we listen to it enough as people.
Danny, how about yourself?
It's Sabrina Carpenter.
Oh, God.
Literally anything.
I get why you like looking at her videos, but the music too.
So good.
It's not so good.
Everything she puts out there, it's so good, and I'm just I can listen to Sabrina Carpenter all day.
Well, like this, so this is her biggest hit right here.
Yeah, that's it.
What are we doing? I blame Darby Allin for all of this.
The Daily Migs Show.
Rockaholics Walk MS 2026 is on the calendar for Sunday, April 26th, and we would love to have you join the team. Now, if you don't know, my mom lives with multiple sclerosis, so this is a cause that's very important to me, and if it's important to you, we would love to have you on our team. You can visit KISW.com's event page, and that is where you can find all the details on the walk. It kicks off that Sunday at 10 o'clock in the morning. You can also make a donation to support our fundraising efforts, and we appreciate you.
Odyssey celebrates Earth Day, brought to you by T-Mobile. You can count on T-Mobile to help you stay connected on America's largest 5G network.
The Fifth Avenue Theater Company presents its professional production of Jesus Christ Superstar, starring Alexander Killian as Jesus, Cameron Lavie Jones of King Youngblood as Judas, and Molly Sides of Thunder Pussy as Mary Magdalene, a legendary rock opera of passion, betrayal, and redemption. Jesus Christ Superstar, live at the Fifth Avenue Theater May 2nd through 17th. Tickets at fifthavenue.org.
Hey, this is Scott from Northwest Sleep Solutions. Spring is here, and that means spring cleaning. If you're looking at your old bed and thinking, gosh, I could really use a new mattress, come take a look at our selection. We carry mattresses you won't find anywhere else, for prices you won't find anywhere else. We've got a lovely showroom on the corner of 10th and McKenzie in Fairhaven, and we'd love to show you around here at Northwest Sleep Solutions.
The Daily Migs Show is built on the backs of legends. The Rockaholics. And some don't just listen, they show up. They bring the moment. They win the day. They're the player of the game. And they earn the Daily Migs Game Ball.
We are thoroughly enjoying this tradition of giving out a game ball to the player of the game. So, Steve Migs, please tell the class who is getting today's Daily Migs Show game ball.
Majority of the time, we give our game ball to a great listener of the show, but today's game ball is going to somebody in this room. And that person is our friend Taryn Daly.
Yes!
Because of this moment.
We were talking about a crazy story that happened down in New Mexico.
Yes.
And so I decided to share something personal, something that I'm not so proud of.
First thing you think of when I say, when was that time that you were full on Psycho X?
Ooh, full on Psycho X. I mean, I guess there was one time I put a knife in a door.
Okay, I was not expecting. What kind of knife was it, by the way?
Like a butcher knife, like a big sharp knife.
Yeah, of course.
Like the biggest knife I could find.
Whatever happened to that guy?
I have no idea.
Have you ever tried to keep tabs on him?
No.
You never gone on Facebook to see what he's up to? Oh, my
0%.
bad. My bad for thinking that you might have a moment of just irrational behavior and check up on the guy.
I don't think there's a chance of friendship after I put a knife in the door.
What did he do that made you think he deserved a knife through the door?
Good question.
Thank you. Did he cheat on you? No. Did he root for the Washington Huskies?
That's what it was.
At the Apple Cup?
No.
Did he say that Rush sucks?
No.
Because if he did, I will take back every bad thing I ever said about Rush.
Guys, I was highly intoxicated and maybe hyped up on some other things and really wanted somebody to take me to Jack in the Box for egg rolls. I was shot down, and so I went completely crazy.
Those egg rolls are delicious.
Thank you.
Everybody is getting a game ball, okay? Everybody.
The Daily Migs Show.
Fine moment right there.
Danny, I'm going to start doing the show from your end of the board.
Good thing we only have plastic knives around here.
Oh, thank God.
KISW's 55th anniversary is underway for 2026. And if you want to check out the latest in the rock shop, there is a KISW 55th anniversary t-shirt available. Go get yourself one before they are gone at KISW.com.
Knowledge is power. So give us 5-ish minutes and we'll give you, some interesting stuff you can talk about at work. This is the Daily Migs Download.
AKA the DMD.
Here's your daily dose of doings happening in the world.
And the DMD is brought to you by Palace Line, your Seattle Mariners. Man, you break Ichiro statue, the team doesn't lose anymore.
That was the ticket.
We've been telling them that for years. You need to make an Ichiro statue with a bat. You need to break the bat, and then the Mariners will start hitting the ball.
Problem solved.
And that's exactly what happened. The Mariners swept the Houston Astros 4 games, not 3, but 4 games, including yesterday afternoon. We were all at the game, and it was a blast. 6-2 win, powered by Josh Naylor. Not 1 home run, but 2 home runs. Man, he crushed that second ball, too.
Oh,
that was pretty
yeah.
freaking sweet. And then George Kirby, he pitched a great game as well as the Mariners won 6-2. Up next, they're off to San Diego, taking on the Padres tonight.
6 teenagers in Bremerton are in a bit of trouble. Got themselves arrested after a rapid crime spree that involved stolen cars, smashed up windows, and vandalism that caused over $50,000 in damages.
I'm about to probably regret asking this, and based on our last segment, but when you were a teen, were you stealing stuff by chance? Besides when you were working at that car wash?
I only stole something from Disneyland once. It was a Mickey Mouse ring. It was really expensive.
How expensive?
I don't know, probably like $30.
Did you ask your parents?
No.
So you didn't even bother to ask?
No,
Maybe they would have said yes.
I just put it in my pocket.
You're like, parents will probably say no to this. I might as well just steal it.
And that's why I'm not allowed to go to Disneyland anymore.
Are you blacklisted?
No,
Is there like a picture of you?
Not. Police were able to track down these teens across several locations. They were hiding out at a YMCA and some nearby homes. They got all the suspects captured with the help of multiple agencies. They had the K9 units after them and a drone team. Don't mess with the drones. They'll find you every time.
I did not realize that there is no longer a Chili's here in Western Washington, but apparently they're not around. No. But they're coming back. Yeah. Kind of, sort of. Well, Danny, you know what? You'll appreciate it because you do a lot of a lot of traveling, and they're going to be opening up one at Concourse C at SeaTac.
You know what's funny? Fun fact, when I first moved here, I was so sad that there was no Chili's in Western Washington, but the only one they had was at SeaTac, and they shut that one down, so I'm so happy they're coming back.
Bringing it back late May, early June. They're going to have it. It's the only spot on this side of the state, so if you want to go to Chili's, you're going to have to travel in order to enjoy a Chili's, which is very weird, I think. Like, it's always weird when you go to an airport and there's like a restaurant, you're like, this place is pretty awesome. Oh, this is the only place where I can go to get it. Yeah, so Chili's.
I want my baby back, baby back, baby back, baby back.
Chili's.
That was a beautiful duet.
Oh, we should take that out to karaoke.
Yes.
Do they have that as an option, the Chili's theme song.
Jingle night at karaoke. Love it. Sign us up.
How do you get 0 people to show up to your bar? You throw a jingle night at karaoke.
A 35-year-old man in Pennsylvania is wanted after allegedly punching a coworker and the coworker's wife just 1 minute after clocking in at a restaurant, and he was claiming he was tired of doing everyone else's work, apparently.
He just showed up, though. He hadn't done anyone's work. He's a minute into the job.
Police said that after he did what he did, he fled the scene and now is facing potential aggravated assault charges.
Oof. Kraken lost yesterday. They almost made it into they made it into a game. They scored 3 in the third period, but they weren't able to beat the Los Angeles Kings, who had a little extra motivation because they needed to beat the Kraken in order to go into the playoffs. Spoiler alert, they beat the Kraken. They're going into the playoffs. Jared McCann's done for the season. I read that he's dealing with like a lower body injury. I think it's probably also like, well, it's only a couple of games left. What is the point of having this guy be out there? So let him rest. Let him get ready for next season. Hopefully next season will be the start of something magical for our Seattle Kraken.
We deserve it.
We do. All of us do. Including the Seattle Kraken.
Yes.
Hey, as far as weather, it's going to be 49 degrees, a rainy day today. That is the DMV, brought to you by Snoqualmie Casino and Hotel, and that's what's up.
Ryan Castle is up next with your morning 12-pack.
The Daily Migs Show.
The Fifth Avenue Theater Company presents its professional production of Jesus Christ Superstar, starring Alexander Killian as Jesus, Cameron Lavie Jones of King Youngblood as Judas, and Molly Sides of Thunder Pussy as Mary Magdalene, a legendary rock opera of passion, betrayal, and redemption. Jesus Christ Superstar, live at the Fifth Avenue Theater May 2nd through 17th. Tickets at fifthavenue.org.
Odyssey celebrates Earth Day, brought to you by T-Mobile. You can count on T-Mobile to help you stay connected on America's largest 5G network.
Introducing the all-new MLB Plus, your ticket to streaming baseball's best. Let's go! Enjoy MLB Network 24/7 with live out-of-market games and award-winning shows. Enhance game nights with MLB Big Inning, live and commercial-free. And hear live home and away radio broadcasts of every game, blackout-free. Even stream minor league games all season. It's all here and it's all new. Get MLB Plus for just $59.99 a year. Visit MLB.com/MLB Plus.
Close your eyes. Visualize your appliances and home systems protected. Covered repairs and replacements taken care of. Washers, dryers, AC units. Now, say it with me. American Home Shield Warranty. American Home Shield. Don't worry, be warranty.
For 20% off our plans, visit ahs.com/listen. See ahs.com/contracts for coverage details, including limit amounts, fees, limitations, and exclusions.
Ever walk past a place for rent and wish you could just take a peek inside? Maybe even explore the layout. Envision the natural light streaming through the windows. Or plan where your vinyl record collection would go. At Apartments.com, you can. With tools like their 3D virtual tours, you can see the exact unit you could be living in. Really envision yourself in your new home with Apartments.com. The place to find a place.